Are you guys sick and tired of having to deal with Super Key Explosion online, just about anywhere, ranked matches, player matches, endless matches, 2v2s, 3v3s, 1v1s? It's very annoying. So in this video I'm going to show you how to counter it, and which moves to use. But before we go on, I just want to give a big thank you to Mike Cabby28 or Super Saiyan Cabby28. His channel link will be in the description down below, because without him, this video would not have been possible. He helped me test out these moves and do everything. So yeah, big shout out to him. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so the moves you will be needing to use are Blaster Meteor, which you can obtain from Broly from training with him, and the next one is Energy Field, which you can get from the Android's Attack, PQ29, and the last one is my favorite and the best one to use, which if you don't have the others, which is Shadow Crusher, which you can obtain from Cooler from training with him, but you need DLC Pack 1 to be able to get it, so I don't think a lot of you guys will have it. I hope you do, because this is basically the perfect counter for it. And yeah, so let's get right into it. Alright, so the first one we'll be looking at is Blaster Meteor. This is my least favorite out of all of them. It's very situational and it's just not as good as Energy Field, which is much better, and I'll show you guys in a bit. But first we're going to go over Blaster Meteor. And the thing about this move is that you gotta let the Super Key Explosion hit you like for about a second, and after it hits you for about a second, you're allowed to use it because you can knock them away, stopping the Super Key Explosion. But at the same time, it's just, you still get hit. I'm going to show you guys why it's sort of bad when I use it. I had to use it 2 times, because if you use it right when they use it, right when they use Super Key Explosion, you'll just have to use your evasive once again, and no one wants to do that. As you see right now, look, I have to use it 2 times, but at the same time, it's still pretty good. But also, if you're a bit far away from the person using it, you won't be able to counter them, and it just makes it very bad, and it's just not that good of an evasive for it. So the next 2 are really good, but this one is just an evasive that is pretty good, but at the same time, not that good. But as you can see there, when you use it after a second, it does work. So that's all I wanted to say for this move. I'll see you guys in a bit, talking about Energy Field and why it's much better and why I prefer it. I'll see you guys in a bit, just about now. So the main reason I prefer, personally, Energy Field, and I think most of you guys will, well, it will be shown in just a bit, but I'll explain what it does. So basically, it's sort of like Blaster Meteor, but with a lower radius. But the thing about this is that, depending on how much ki you have, you can hold it up as long as you want, which can outlast Super Key Explosion, as being shown right now by Mike Cabby. He only had 4 bars and I had 7 bars while using Super Key Explosion, and he was able to outlast and even last a bit longer and knock me back using Energy Field, which is much better than Blaster Meteor, which you have to be in close proximity to the opponent so that you can actually knock them back, and sometimes it won't work if you time it wrong. So that's why I believe Energy Field is pretty much the best evasive against Super Key Explosion. So that's why I believe that Energy Field is much better, and why you guys might believe so. As you guys can see right now, he was able to outlast it a bit. He obviously didn't have full ki, but he was still able to outlast it for just a bit. But as shown before, with 4 ki bars, he was able to outlast my 7 ki bar Super Key Explosion, which was really good, because sometimes people won't have enough ki to use it to completely nullify the effects of Super Key Explosion. But now you guys can see the effects and how it actually works. So that's my take on Energy Field. Now we're going to go into Shadow Crusher, which is much better. Well, much better in a way, but I'm going to show you why in a few seconds. This move really counters Super Key Explosion, and I recommend all of you use it because it is just amazing. As I said, you can get it from Cooler, from training with him, from DLC Pack 1. So that's about my take on Energy Field, and I'll see you guys in just a bit when I show you guys Shadow Crusher. So the reason Shadow Crusher is so good is because it can break your opponent's stamina when they use Super Key Explosion, as shown in just a second. You guys see that? The Shadow Crusher went right through his field of Super Key Explosion. I tried knocking him down and using Super Key Explosion myself, but it didn't work. But this is completely game-changing. You guys have to use this. It breaks their stamina, which means you can go into a final Kamehameha or anything else that you want. You guys saw right there. It sort of lagged, but you guys see. And not only that, but Shadow Crusher lasts quite a while. So you use it a second or two before they even use Super Key Explosion. It'll still land, and it is just the best thing ever. Now I know you guys might be saying, oh, but it's only against Ki Blast, so it doesn't really matter. I don't want to use it against just Super Key Explosion. It's just a waste of a move. And I know I might agree with you guys, but the thing is, the new meta of this game is also going into a little small Ki Blast at the beginning of the match, and then trying to hit your opponent from there. And everybody does this, pretty much everybody. I don't do this because I believe it's very cheap, but it's very annoying, and that's why I'm using Shadow Crusher. It counters Super Key Explosion, as shown right there, breaks their stamina, and it also helps out with the little Ki Blast, which people throw at you. You can counter it and go right through it, and then just hit them, which is very nice, and it's a very good feature, especially if you don't have hyper movement. This is much better, because if they break your stamina and go right into Super Key Explosion, you can still get them, and I'm going to show you guys why and how. Just a few seconds. If someone breaks your stamina, you can still use Shadow Crusher, and it's just very good. I'll show you guys that just a few seconds when I'm done with this. So as a lot of you know, when people are using Super Key Explosion, what they like to do is break your stamina, then go right into it, which causes you to lose a lot of health. But I'm going to show you guys why you can use Shadow Crusher in just a bit right now. You can just use Shadow Crusher, go through their Super Key Explosion, and then break their stamina, and be able to pull off your own little combo. Now I did it a bit late, but he'll be showing it again right when he gets the stamina back, shown in just a bit, right there. And you can just go into Shadow Crusher, so you guys can see how useful it is. It's very, very useful. I really recommend using Shadow Crusher if you don't want to waste your evasive on Energy Field or Blaster Meteor. I know some of you guys are going to say Blaster Meteor and Energy Field are okay, but I don't want to use all that stamina, so that's why I thought of Shadow Crusher. It's like, I wasn't sure if it would work, but it turns out it did when we were testing this out, and we were really surprised. So I hope you guys enjoyed us figuring that out, because it's very useful, and I really think this will change up the game. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys in our next video, which might be in a few days, which will be me with my Majin character, the Kaioken one, going online and testing the build out. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please go subscribe to Super Saiyan Cabby 28. Link to his channel will be in the description, because he helped me out a lot with this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.